What's going on, guys? It's only MMA. As we all know, UFC Freedom 250 took place last night, and one of the most unexpected outcomes possible took place with Justin Gaethje beating Ilia Topuria. Like, I'm sure not even Doctor Strange from the Avengers could have seen this timeline taking place. But the card as a whole was absolute banger after banger. All the fights ended in knockouts. And yeah, it was just probably going to be the best card of all time. I don't see anything ever topping that. And also, I do just want to say, yeah, I know, you guys can get my autographs later. There's enough of this dick to go around to all you ladies. But trust me, God, this is embarrassing. It's a hot price right now. I mean, who else was saying that Gon was going to go out there and destroy Pereira besides me? No, obviously I'm joking, but if you saw my video from a few days ago, you knew it was always Cyril Gane, baby. But moving on to the main topic of what I want to talk about, it's where does Ilia Topuria go from here? Because, I mean, not only did he lose, he got the shit kicked out of him. Like Hamzat, he lost a close split decision, but Ilia, on the other hand, he lost so badly that after the fight, he looked like a dog that just got ambushed by a fucking porcupine. And honestly, I really feel like once Ilia realized like how bad his face was taking a beating, like when blood first started to come out of that eye in the first round, you could see him like touching it weirdly and like covering it up. And I feel like that sort of just caught him off guard, like, holy shit, this guy's actually tagging me. And in that second round, I am so confident that Ilia could have ended the fight with ground and pound if he just followed up after that liver shot that he landed on Gaethje, because it looked like Gaethje's body just shut down. But no, instead Ilia just laid on top of him, wasting the entire round and letting Gaethje recover, going for these fucking Willy Wonka submissions. But that's just personally my 2 cents on the fight. I had Ilia winning. I mean, I really don't know who didn't. I feel like everyone thought Ilia was going to win. But going back to the question of where Ilia goes from here. Now, there's a few routes they could go, with the most obvious one being to just do the immediate rematch against Gaethje. And that's really a big if he's healthy in time. I could see a timeline where Ilia has to sit out for another year to fully recover from that ass whooping he just took. And in the meantime, Gaethje takes on like Arman, and Arman fights for the belt. Arman probably wins, and then Ilia in his first fight back fights Arman for the belt. That would honestly be a pretty dope timeline if you ask me, but I know for a fact Ilia is going to want to do everything possible to fight Gaethje again at some point. So yeah, I mean, I think this is the most clear one, and I'm sure the UFC would be on board with it. I don't think they're going to go down the whole, oh, he never defended his belt, he doesn't deserve an immediate rematch, because I guarantee the UFC is going to want him to fight for the belt again in his next fight, mostly due to what he did at featherweight and just because of how big of a star he's gotten. Next though, a route that I think they could go, and I could see this happening too, is if McGregor beats Holloway, Topuria versus McGregor at 170 is a fight that I could see happening. And I mean, before everyone would be like, alright, yeah, Ilia would just absolutely run through McGregor, but after how we all saw how Ilia looked last night, I don't know what happens in that fight, honestly, especially if it took place at 170. I know for sure, though, the build-up to that one would be absolutely electric. If McGregor beats Holloway, I think this happens. If McGregor loses to Holloway, honestly, I have no clue what McGregor does, so yeah, I doubt the fight would happen if McGregor did end up losing to Holloway. Next, though, is, I mean, they were talking about this on the broadcast, and I really just can't see it happening. Ilia not fighting in the main event on a card would just be like something I'm not supposed to see. And it was that Ilia was going to take on some prospect or Paddy Pimblett or something in the co-main of some pay-per-view or something like that. I honestly just can't see that happening. I feel like the UFC is going to do whatever they can to make sure Ilia's next fight is for a belt, unless it's against McGregor. So, I mean, yeah, that one I don't buy into too much. I mean, maybe they could do Ilia versus Paddy just by itself as the main event of a pay-per-view. Even that would be a stretch. But yeah, I really do think these are most of the ways that Ilia could go from here after his brutal loss at UFC Freedom 250. And that's really going to do it for today. Personally, I think that he bounces back perfectly fine and goes on another tear. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one. See you.